Gibson Reedy here with the Clarion News. I'm standing outside of the Cleveland faculty room where we are speculating. Conversation around the water cooler has been extremely interesting. Now, the teachers have been talking about a recent document that went home to parents over the Thanksgiving break. Now, this document written by the Portland Public School lawyers is a column comparing what the Portland Public School District would like and what the teachers would like out of this ongoing debate on contracts. So we wanted to talk with a couple Cleveland High School teachers to get their opinion. So we're looking at the PPS side of this table. It says that they would like to add 3 instructional days, and that's going to have a 2-day paid increase for you guys. Also, along with that, schools are going to lengthen their hours, but you, the teachers, are going to maintain your 7.5-hour work day.
I don't think people are too opposed to adding to the school year, but currently we're on a quarter system. And so if you're adding 3 days, does it go towards the first 3 quarters and not the fourth quarter? By just saying we're going to add a day, we need to just make sure that it's meaningful. I mean, it could very well be a good thing. I noticed that for adding 3 days, they want to pay us for 2. Mm-hmm. That seems like a good buy for them. If you're lengthening the school day, how is that not increasing the workload? So the district is saying one thing, but the reality is if you add a half hour to the school day, who's going to look after the kids? To me, that sounds like that's the teacher.
The district, in their column here, is talking about maintaining workloads at existing levels, no more than 180 students or less than, okay? Right. But they are only guaranteeing that at this point for 3 years.
A lot of the mantra from a lot of the teachers, but it's quite true, is my work environment is my students' learning environment. As class sizes have increased, I've either not been able to give the same amount of feedback, or it's been longer in getting feedback back to students. Look, nobody got into teaching because they thought it was easy. It is a challenging job, and that's why we like it. And sure, most of us knew that there's work. To be a really good, effective teacher, you put in time outside of the class. To me, the district isn't recognizing the impact that it has on student learning. If it impacts if it impacts instruction, if it impacts evaluation, how we evaluate our work, it has an impact on student learning.
Definitely. If the district was to come to you today and say, how many kids would you like to have total? What is an ideal number?
Ideally 25 students. 25 students in a freshman social studies class or in an IB, in an IB class. Those are 2 classes I teach. And part of that, again, is giving feedback.
As we have been saying, that looming teacher strike coming up, we can relax over the Christmas break, but as soon as that first week back from break, possibly at the end of that week, it will be very interesting to see what happens. As always, this is Gibson Reedy coming at you live from Cleveland High, the Clarion News.